So a couple of things kind of sparked my interest in community work. But initially, some of the major influences, at least early on, was when I think about it, my mother was an emancipated minor, and for those who don't know, who aren't familiar with that term, it means an individual who actually is falling on hard times with family situation. They've actually gone to the state to plead for their their right to have their own legal custody, to be an
Mm.
adult, basically. And so she had me at 16. My father was 16 as well, and I was the oldest, and I've always had a sense of responsibility for other individuals, even if I haven't always been able to carry that out. And as I've gotten older, I've been able to align myself with individuals who, by grace, have seen some things in me and allowed me to um, be guided through both their influence as well as a higher power. So I've had incredible individuals in my life, including David Bush, who nominated me for this particular award. So lots of family and great individuals who shown me what to do. So it wasn't always easy growing up, but what that instilled in me was an opportunity to see the importance of having the right people and the right exposures in my life. So a lot of good men in my life who've helped me out as well. So a lot of good
Mm.
men and women.
Yeah, it sounds like you came from a challenging bring up, bringing up. You brought up in
Character
Toledo,
building,
right?
character building. Yes, sir. I moved around Toledo a lot, and then my father was in the Navy as well. So when I went to stay with him for a short period of time, he was in the Navy, and so had the opportunity to stay with him in Virginia, and then came back here. So um, went to a litany of different schools. I think something like 14 or 15 different schools
Wow.
throughout life.
Wow.
So we had a lot of fun. It, they call them hardships, but really it had gave me the opportunity to really get some insight into who I was as an individual,
Hmm.
and to really dig deep through those situations, which they may potentially even be hardships, but um, going through those things showed me what I'm capable of as a person. So I'm grateful for every experience that I've ever had, even the
Hmm.
really, really hard ones. I'm still grateful for them. So uh, as a youth and even in high school at 16, 17 years old, I was always looked upon for leadership roles and presidents and this and that. And then when I became an adult, I really wanted to focus on, it wasn't even community. I really just wanted to make good money, right?
Yeah.
Um, and so that was kind of, I think a lot of young men, it was, I just wanted to be able to make good money, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I'm not saying that isn't money isn't on the list, but it's not the highest priority anymore. Once you look around and you start seeing individuals who truly need your help, and I remember going to a program, and it was a community program, and people were just complaining. I must have been about 21. People were just complaining so much about the youth, right? The youth this and the youth that. Um, the youth this and the youth that. And as they were complaining, I'm sitting there thinking, well, what are you guys doing about it? Right? Like who is willing to step up, and because these these are our babies, right? This is, first off, I just got out of that, or maybe I'm still into it. But the point is we have to be the ones to step up and be the catalyst for success for our community, not just out of poverty, not just a means of being okay. But if you want success, we have to be the catalyst for that. And so from then on, I've been involved in youth programming for uh, almost the last 11, 12 years now. So started off with Mad Poets as a youth leader. Then I branched off and started running my own programming through various programs. And now I'm a director of operations for Mad Poets. And it's something that, we take humbly, and we're honored to be able to do so. We take great pride and joy in it. but I also take it very seriously as well, and I know the importance of the impact. We got some amazing youth, man. They very talented, and one thing I love about Mad is it's truly a family, right? So you walk through those doors, and uh, Mad is the place you go to have someone who is willing to listen to you, to uh, potentially give back. It's that all-encompassing aspect of family that we look for, and our staff and our students are very tight knit. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and everyone's welcome.
Wow.
Mad Poets Society stands for Making a Direct Difference, founded by David Bush in 1999. 1999, I believe. So it's almost officially 1999, maybe a little bit older than that, but it's a literary arts program geared to stimulate and grow through the arts. So we do poetry, we do drumming, we do spoken word. And then actually this year now we have a food program for the youth. We have a litany of amazing activities throughout the year, including a full summer program where kids can come and get a warm, healthy meal and have some fun at one of the local parks throughout the summer. And then the food program, we actually help the kids, help the youth make the meals, and then we send them home with the ingredients for them and their families, right?
Mm.
So it's one of those programs where you can come and express yourself through multiple different means, including performances throughout the year, but you can also come in and get a warm meal and feel cared for as well by and the great thing about that in addition to that is currently all of our staff are former youth, right? So they understand the importance of it and the magnitude of the difference that we're making. So we're all lock in step. We're a family that's locked in step. So I do run my own business as well. It's called Golden Tree Marketing. I used to work for NBC and Cumulus as well as Sinclair. And so what was really cool is I get to help other nonprofits and other businesses kind of get the word out and spread the word about what they do. I'm a graphic designer and marketing analyst by trade as well. But I also I also was a director, a site director for the Youth Opportunities Program, and we did so much for multiple different years, from hosting our own fashion shows to college tours to you name it, we did it. And those youth are still an important aspect of my life to this day. They call me all the time. So
That's amazing, man.
we still, yeah. So it's we keep that family feel, and I always tell them that I'm your mentor for life. If you need anything, if I can help out in any way, then I definitely will. So
Mm.
yeah, they're
Mm.
still an important part of my life.